Hi there, Dan's members. Welcome back. As you can see out there, we've had a little bit of snow. I mean, the course is actually still open, but there's no one out there. And to be fair, this afternoon the forecast is even worse, a red warning, I think. So I don't think we're going to see anyone. But anyway, this has got me thinking, a bit of time on my hands about how maybe I can make my videos a bit more interesting or a bit different, and that might help you. And what I've come up with is, obviously I'm Barry, I'm right-handed Barry, Golf Pro Barry, and I've played the game for I've been a member of the club for probably 35 years now, so obviously fairly well experienced in golf. And I'm going to teach or help out left-handed Barry, see how we can improve him. He's only probably played 2 shots a year, so he's probably only ever played 60 shots in his life. So we're going to give it a go. I'll just introduce you to left-handed Barry. 1 second, I'll go and get him. Barry, left-handed. Oi. Hi everyone, I'm left-handed Barry. I look a lot like right-handed Barry, to be fair, but I always wear my hat. Always been a hat man, actually. So if you see me around the club practicing and you see me, then I'm left-handed Barry, so I'll be working on my game. Right-handed Barry's kindly offered to help me out. Obviously, I've only ever hit a few shots in my life, really. I've sort of got a bit of knowledge because I know right-handed Barry quite well. But he's going to give me a few pointers and see how I get on. I'm going to be practicing. I'm going to be trying to work on a few things he says to a point where hopefully I'm going to play some 9-hole rounds of golf and get a handicap. Obviously, it won't be an official handicap, but it'll be a handicap through the Congal rule. So it'll be a proper handicap, and I'm going to see if I can get one to start with, whether I can get good enough, and whether I can improve upon it with a bit of practice and a few pointers from right-handed Golf Pro Barry. So it's nice to meet you all, and I'm sure I'll see a bit more of you, and I'll put Barry back on. So there we go, you guys. That's left-handed Barry. So I'm going to give him a few pointers, try and put him in the right direction, hopefully see if he improves. Firstly, just take a look at these 2 swings. This is me and left-handed Barry, and just have a look at the swings, see what you think. Hi there then. Well, obviously seeing those 2 swings, you can sort of hopefully think maybe that my swing looks a bit more sort of flowing and a bit more powerful. And left-handed Barry, to be fair, he got club on ball and hit shot, but obviously it looks just sort of a bit shorter and a bit and not that powerful and not so flowing really. Obviously when we went and hit a few other shots, as soon as he started trying to hit it a long way, then there was a real sort of change in ability to constantly strike the ball properly. So he was fatting quite a few shots, thinning quite a few shots, hit a couple of shanks, and directional control weren't that good at all. So we've got quite a bit of work to do with left-handed Barry. As we know, sort of the 3 key things, not trying to get too technical or too body orientated. The 3 key things we want to do is obviously try and get to a point where we can hit the ground in a consistent place, and obviously the right place, meaning we always get that ball airborne, create enough power so we can actually feel we can get around a golf course and enjoy it, and obviously ultimately feel that we can control the club face to feel we can hit the ball or have some idea of what direction that ball's going in. Because to be fair to Barry, he hit a couple of shots where he actually nailed it, hit it really good, so it was a lot more powerful, but we never saw the ball again. It was in the hedge and gone. So a good shot, but obviously no use to him out on the golf course. So first thing, I've just gave him a little thing to do is just to have a few one-handed swings, and what hopefully this is going to give him is just try and give him a bit more flow. Obviously doing it one-handed, he's going to feel the weight of that club, so he can't muscle it, he can't sort of rush it and try and heave it, because obviously that club will go all skewed. So he's got to try and feel that he waits for the club and feel the weight of the club. So it's sort of a longer swing, and have a look at this swing. He's going to do a couple of one-handed swings, see what you think. So there we go, there's left-handed Barry, just doing some one-arm swings. And like I say, we're just trying to get him maybe feeling he can swing a little bit longer, feel the weight of the club, feel the momentum of the club, and have his body react to that really, rather than trying to feel we're trying to move his body, have it the other way round. And you can sort of see there, he felt the weight of the club, and it's almost made him sort of follow through into a much fuller swing, a fuller position. Obviously all the time he's doing this, although it's one hand so it's hard to control, and I'm not saying this is something you should maybe do with a heavier club or anything like that, or do too often, because it is quite a strain on the arm. But all the time he's doing it, he's still looking to be very consistent and trying to find his low points, consistently hitting the same place, because it's all about hitting the right shot at the time. So we've got left-handed Barry on his journey. I hope you'll find this interesting. Obviously it's not going to be something I post every week, but it might be something, you know, it's not, when I was a kid I spent hours and hours, I get dusk till dawn, dropped off at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be there until 7 o'clock at night when someone would come and pick me up. And obviously I did a lot of my learning on my own, just sort of finding how things worked, club face, and at the time I didn't realise, I suppose, how I was going about learning, but now I sort of look at it and think it's such a good way to learn. Admittedly, we haven't all got time for that, and to be fair to left-handed Barry, there'd probably be weeks where he doesn't get to practice or get any golf in, which is the whole point of this. Is it's probably similar to yourselves. I mean, you'd all love to have a lot more time to work on things and just find things out for your own time, as well as obviously having the odd lesson from your PGA professional. So anyway, there we go. He's on his journey. I'll try and make him practice a bit. And obviously we'll find out what works for him. There might be things that I think is Golf Pro Barry that I want him to do, but actually when he tries to do it, it actually goes the wrong way. And he might have feelings of how he can go about working on his swing and actually making a difference and getting some enjoyment from the game. So we'll see how he gets on, see if he maybe gets to a handicap position. I don't know about that. But like, subscribe below, and obviously I'll keep you informed about Barry's journey. And if you see him out there practicing, he's got the cap on, say hi and wish him well. Keep loving the game.